Thank you, brother. You too. Thank you. Excuse me, pardon me. I'll just go to the beach and chill instead of hang out here. That's for damn sure. All right, guys, so I got my phone back. I had to talk to the police to figure shit out. I did that. Now I'm just riding around hoping to run into these assholes again so I can catch them slipping and then call the cops. So then that way they fucking can deal with the situation, you know? Nice, look at this. All right, it's time to poof and calm down for a second. I'll point you guys so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Oh, actually you can't. My bad. There you go. You're just looking at me. So those who are just tuning in, some asshole stole my fucking phone because I was filming him when they were being anti-Semitic and, you know, talking shit about Palestine. So I chased him down and he finally threw my phone away because he knew he couldn't get away from me. And then the cops finally showed up and there was a cafe full of people. A cafe full of men and women. And not a single person got up while I was struggling or while this guy was yelling at me. And it's, you know what I mean? It was insane. But we got good screenshots. We got good video. So yeah, hopefully they catch him soon. And then that way I could press charges because that's some bullshit. Who fucking walks up and just steals someone's phone like that? You know what I mean? Just because you don't like what I'm doing? I encourage everyone to go on my YouTube and look at the video. And that guy was yelling anti-Semitic stuff to me because I'm carrying my Palestine flag. He called me rapist, all kinds of stuff. You know, and it's all just because I have my Palestine flag. There's nothing wrong with Palestine. Nothing at all. It is a beautiful day, though. That it is. The other thing is when somebody's going through something like what I just went through, if you're the public and the general public and you see something, do something. You know, I'm not saying you have to like put hands on a person, but you could track the view. There's a million of things that people can do that will be helpful. Sorry, I'm gonna clean the lens real quick because this asshole threw my phone in the trash to try to discard it once he stole it. I hope that's better. But yeah, you know, crime happens because we don't step up. If criminals see that the public will step up, you know what I mean? That this shit wouldn't happen. You know, it's as simple as that. You know, and that's the problem with things, is that when you allow criminals to act in that manner, they're gonna continue to act in that manner. Just like our Tangerine Tyrant, you know? If we allow these things to happen, then they're gonna continue to happen. And that's why I yelled at the people who were sitting in front of the cafe, like, are you shitting me? Like, none of you can stand up and block a path or say, I'll watch your bike while you chase this fucker down. You know, nothing. You know? And that really saddens me, that the only reason why criminals prevail like that is because they have no repercussion. No one's going to step up and stop them. You know, and that's ridiculous. That's just absolutely nonsense. So, but yeah. So I just was hoping you guys would, you know, understand that. And I encourage you that if you see something wrong, help someone. You know? If you see someone on the streets, get them a meal. If you see someone who is getting robbed, don't have to necessarily step in, but you can keep a mindful eye. You could watch. You know, you could block a path. You could try to disrupt it by making noise. You know, you can call the police. You know, that's the weird thing about this, is that there's over 50 witnesses and 50 people at that cafe, and not one person stepped up. I mean, they're all quick to videotape and call 911, but to step up, no. You know? Because I know when I've seen someone else's stuff get stolen, I'm stepping up. I'm chasing that purse snatcher or whoever or whatnot. If I see someone hitting their woman, you know, I'm stepping up. Like, you know, like, I don't understand. It just boggles the mind how people just allow that kind of bad stuff to happen. But anyhow, I don't want to dwell on that anymore. I do appreciate everybody who watches my channel and who's, you know, watching me. Again, this is all for Palestine, and this is the horse shit that I have to go through. You know what I mean? To be able to ride with my Palestine flag, from the dirty looks to the, you know, derogatory comments. Yeah, so it's pretty bad sometimes, but it is what it is, and it's worth it because they're suffering way fucking more than I am. At least I can walk from this situation and I'm not getting bombed or whatnot. You know what I mean? I got my phone back, you know, and it's trying. It's a pain in the ass. I got to fill out reports, got to talk to the police, you know, but when it comes down to it, you know, like, those people are just nutty bars. And that's what I'm trying to do, is, you know, connect that disconnect between people. Because we should be able to bridge those gaps. We should be able to come to terms on talking points, you know, positive dialogue. But it doesn't always happen. But again, cheers and enjoy the view.